Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 3 of module 3. So you should be wrapping everything up this coming week. And what it was all about was focusing on really getting a good understanding of media literacy. If we want to work with students or we want to work with the public to help people understand how media actually influences who they are, what they do, how they think about themselves, in particular youth who are kind of finding their way in all of this, then we need to understand the kind of the essential components of what it means to be literate in a media-rich society. So that's why I wanted to take some time to build these foundational skills for you guys. In our next modules, when we're going to start really diving into the specific influences of various kinds of media and how they can be either used towards benefiting how we think about ourselves and the messages that we want to project, or how they can be harmful, and just how to build those skills to be able to dissect those different meanings. But I just want to reiterate that it's very important to keep in mind the 5 core concepts and the 5 key questions. Those have come up in a few of your readings and a few of the things that you've looked at. So when we think about the first one, authorship, so it's important to really think about the fact that all media are constructed. So somebody is creating a message for some reason. Sometimes it feels like, oh, it's just magical. The commercials just appear, the ads just appear, when really it's important to take a step back and think that about that what you're looking at was constructed for a reason. And then it's really important to think about who created that message. What were they thinking about and who created that message? The second is format, where media messages are constructed using creative language with its own rules, meaning people who are constructing these images have their own vocabulary for bringing these media to the forefront. So we want to think about what creative techniques are used to attract my attention. So color, action, subtlety, emotion, there's all kinds of those kinds of things, and we'll look at that in later modules. The audience is the next piece, and that's, different people experience the same media message differently. When we need to kind of take a step back when we're doing a critique, or we're reflecting critically about media, to say, well, my experience is this. I wonder how other people see this particular piece of media. How does somebody else react to this commercial or this advertisement in a magazine or to a particular tweet or a post on Facebook? How do different people interpret those different messages? And so how can we help to kind of tease that out when we're working with students in particular, or other people? How Don't make assumptions about what they're getting from the media. It might be your idea, but might not be theirs. The fourth one is on really looking at content, and then media have embedded values and points of view. That one probably seems a little bit more obvious if you're thinking about it. That really it's there to shift your view, or to direct your view, or to your feelings, or speak to your values and in your own interpretations. So media is going to present lifestyles, points of view, those kinds of things, but it's also important to think about what gets left out. So it's not only just seeing what's there, but seeing what's not there. And then most media are organized to gain a profit and or power. And so the question you want to ask yourselves, or you want to challenge your students to ask, is why is this message being sent? What is its purpose? Why would somebody spend tens of thousands of dollars to create this message for a 30-second spot during the Super Bowl? I guess that's hundreds of thousands of dollars. So we want to make sure as we move into our next modules that you always keep these 5 core concepts and 5 key questions in mind. So for the rest of the week, you should be wrapping up taking notes on the resources that I gave you, and you should be completing your grandfathers of media literacy presentations. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I look forward to seeing your presentations. And then next week, we're going to start really digging in, looking at critical media literacy. All right, have a good week.